Following on from part 1, here are some more traits of an empath. You often feel overwhelmed by events and emotions, sometimes to the point where you short out and stop feeling anything at all. Holidays, such as Christmas, are a very bad time for you. You'll often feel sad and lonely. You always give the benefit of the doubt to someone, just in case they didn't mean to say or do something you consider hurtful or negative. You may suffer from seasonal depression. Autumn might make you feel depressed and down, and it doesn't shift until spring comes. You might be very psychic, picking up on people and events before they even happen. You may suffer from social anxiety and find it hard to be around people, especially if you feel that you don't belong there. Parties are hard and tedious, and you'll keep looking at your watch, wondering and calculating how much time you need before you can disappear quietly without appearing rude. And you can't stand nightclubs. They're like a living hell for you. You may want to save the world, but you feel too depressed or despondent to do anything about it. You might hear a story about someone who is having a hard time, who might be unlucky in life or love, and you have this overwhelming desire to save them and make them happy. You cry when watching romantic movies, even if they are really bad, and you feel embarrassed about doing so, even to yourself. Old songs make you feel sad and bring tears to your eyes. You long for those past times, even if they were horrible at the time. You just know things, even things that nobody has ever told you. You don't know how you know them, you just know that you do. If someone tells you about their pain or sickness, you will often feel sympathy pains. You may feel constantly exhausted. Chronic fatigue is a recurring problem for you. You are drawn to new age things, especially alternative medicines. You are extremely creative, though you may feel embarrassed about sharing that part of you just in case others reject it or make fun of it. It doesn't matter how good you are, you'll feel it's never good enough. You may feel at one with nature. Cities can be very hard for you to live in because of all the psychic pollution that's about. You are always seeking knowledge. You may not even know what you're looking for, but you look for it anyway. People may consider you strange, aloof, or indifferent, even though you care very, very deeply. You may have difficulty urinating in public, especially if you feel under pressure. If someone else is waiting for you, you'll most likely give up and wait for a time when the pressure is off. You are like a magnet to sociopaths and narcissists. They come into your life and abuse you and use you, and they will convince you that you are the one who is wrong. When people find out that they are an empath, they always ask me, well, how do I know I am an empath? And in my experience, only an empath will ask that question. If you're not an empath, the thought of being one will just make you laugh.